Free-for-all Friday, Daywalker Cards here. I am joined today by Magpie Artistry, who is dressed up as a Disney princess. Who are you today?
Snow White.
All right, and how are you today?
I'm good.
Very good. So have you ever played a trading card game before?
No.
No. All right, so we are here today to see how easy it is to learn how to play Disney's Lorcana. So for this, we have bought all three of the beginning starter decks. Yes, all three of them. We've already opened them and took the booster packs out. Watch that video last week on Free for All Friday to see those pulls. Apparently, that Rapunzel I pulled is the most expensive non-enchanted card in the set. Yeah, I don't know what that means by non-enchanted, but yeah, it's the most expensive non-enchanted card in the set. So check out that video to see some of the other pulls. Spoiler alert, I guess, on that Rapunzel. And so today we're going to just test how easy it is to learn a card game based solely on the starter deck. So we have an experienced card game player, and we have someone who has never touched a card game in their life, which for Lorcana, that is pretty common because a lot of Disney people started playing this because, well, it's a Disney card game and the Disney people love the Disney stuff. So we are going to try it ourselves. So we are going to try a series. There might be more videos in the future of us trying different card games and seeing how well they teach you to play their game using the books and contents in it. So first things first, we have to pick our weapon. So pick your sword, so to speak. So for the Lorcana, I don't think the picture matters too much on what's in the deck because reading the deck list, there are a lot of different characters in it. But we'll go by the box art. So we have Sleeping Beauty with Simba from Lion King. We have Cruella de Vil with Aladdin from Aladdin. And Cruella de Vil's from 101 Dalmatians. And then last but not least, we have Moana and Mickey. So out of these three starter decks, which one do you want? Do you want Moana?
Of course this one.
Okay, so she took the Moana and Mickey. And what color is that? That is Amber Amethyst. Not sure what it means, but I assume like Magic the Gathering, things have colors. So let's go with that. So you have Amber Amethyst, and now I need to pick which one I'm going to use. So I have between 101 Dalmatians, Sleeping Beauty, Lion King, Aladdin. I'm going with Simba, right? Like, we gotta go with my man Simba, right? I mean, I don't know too much about Sleeping Beauty, but Simba is Simba. All right, guys, so stay tuned. We're going to bust these the rest of the way open, pull out those rule books, and see if we can figure out how the heck do you play this game. So we have chosen our decks. I have chosen this one as a reminder. She has chosen this one. Let's go ahead and open these up and see what is inside. So we have the actual deck itself. The actual deck itself. All right, so mine has Aurora on it, who I've recently learned that is Sleeping Beauty's real name. Okay, and then we have some kind of counter markers. I guess we're gonna need these at some point for counting stuff. I kind of feel like maybe we need dice for this game, but if we need dice, I have dice. I'm a Pokemon player, so if we need dice, I have dice. We have this little playmat thing, which is weird because it's just a piece of a playmat. I guess it's if like left hand, right hand, so you can choose which side you want to put it on to help you learn to play the game. So yeah, we'll just put that there, right? I don't know. So we have our counters. Let's punch these out, I suppose. So this is going up to 20, and it's called lore. So do you start at 20 or go down from 20? Because in Magic, you start at 20, and as you get attacked and die, you go down to 0. But I feel like Disney wouldn't do that. I feel like Disney wouldn't want you going to 0. I don't think they want you to, like, die. You know what I mean? So like maybe this one would be counting up. Just based off the shape of these things, I would assume like it goes like this. It's just to keep track of your thing. Because this is the exact same shape, right? You see that, right?
Let's just read the thing.
That's probably a good idea. So let's move these thingies out of the way. Open up our beginner guide.
Cover cards. Are we going
Yeah, just put that there for now. We'll open them in a second. Okay, so Learning in progress. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because, you know, we needed to figure out how we want to play this game. So I have lots of stuff that are low cost, a couple of high cost, and almost everything I have can be turned into ink. I do not think I would like to change my hand. I think with your hand it's okay as well, maybe.
Yeah, we have the like one.
Yeah, you have some stuff you can play early on. You have some cards you can put down. I don't have any characters, but I have an item that I can play turn 1 and just let it sit there.
You will draw later, right? So.
Well, whoever goes first does not draw a card. This is just your starting hand, and then you just start.
Yeah,
you draw
and
after.
Next round. Yeah, so you will get.
So I think, yeah, this is fine if you want to play with it face up, you want to pick it up. Okay, so let's determine who's going to go first. We will roll the rock, paper, scissors die. Scissors.
Oh, okay.
Scissors. Scissors. What the? Rock. Okay, so you get to go first. Oh, you get to choose who goes first. Would you like me to go first?
Scissors and rock.
Scissors.
Oh yeah, I win. Okay. You go first.
Yeah, you rolled the rock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying, I just rolled like... Or did I not roll again? Maybe I didn't roll again. Okay, scissors. There we go.
Wow.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Lots of scissors. So do you want me to go first or would you like to go first?
You.
So I will go first. I do not draw a card. Okay. And I need to put something in my ink because that's how this game works.
Should I put it down so people can see?
Yeah, for now we'll do like this. But maybe slide this up then so I have space to play my cards.
Maybe. Okay.
So let's see here. First things first, I'm going to just put... He's pretty strong. I think I'll ink this Jasmine. So I have to prove to you that it has ink and then put it right there. And then I can exert it to play this item, and the item just stays here until I do something with it.
I don't see your card?
No, the ink is face down. You see it before I play it to prove that it's an ink. But it's up to you to remember what it is. But that only really matters when we're getting like deep into tournaments. Like for now, it doesn't matter. Okay, so I have an ink. I've exerted my ink. I played an item. I put it up here. So it's an item that I can use in the future because it doesn't do anything yet. It says to banish this item to do something. So I'm just playing it because it's the only one cost I have. And then it is your turn. So draw a card.
Minnie Mouse.
All right, and you need to determine which one of your cards are you going to put in your inkwell.
Inkwell is this.
Yeah, it means you can put it in ink.
Then what's the number for?
The how much ink it costs to play the card.
Okay. So
Maybe choose something like that's not very good and then put it in the ink like I did. I chose a card that doesn't do much and is not going to help me.
okay, support, I guess. Support chicken.
He's a 1 cost. You sure you want to ink the 1 cost? Because that means you can play it immediately.
Yeah, why not?
Well, you need to put ink. What are you going to ink?
This is not ink.
So whatever you ink is gone for the rest of this game and you're not going to be able to play the card.
Yeah.
So would you rather ink like something that you think is not going to be helpful? You know what I mean? Like it's not going to help you win this game. You want to just put it in the ink. Like these are 1 cost, which means you can play it immediately because you'll have the ink to do it. And this is a 1 cost. So I don't know which one of these 2 are better, but you should probably read these 2 to see which one you're going to play this turn. But you also need to determine which of these you're going to ink. Like which one of these is bad. Maybe just do the Minnie Mouse.
Yeah.
Because it's
just singing.
a 2-3. This is a 3-4. Maybe this one. Because then you can play the Minnie Mouse next turn. Okay, so it's just a 3-4. It doesn't do anything. It has no ability.
Okay.
No, ink goes here. That's this zone. Inkwell. All right, and then you exert it. And which one of these 1 cost are you going to play? Pascal or Hey Hey? Which one does something good?
Okay, I don't understand inventive means.
Okay, let's see here. Camouflage. While you have another character in play, this character gains evasive. it means that I can only challenge it with my own card that has evasive. So if you quest, I can't attack this unless I have something that also has evasive.
Okay.
So it's pretty good, but you have to have another character in play first. But I think playing this turn 1 would be pretty good because you can't do much with it anyway.
I realize I have 2 mini mouse.
Yeah, you have 2
Okay.
Minnie Mouse?
Yeah.
We didn't-
Earlier I drew one. Oh
No, we didn't ink Minnie Mouse, we inked a wardrobe thing.
See,
So I
that's
say
my memory.
you tap this, play the Pascal, because next turn then you could play Hey Hey, and now this has evasive. Or you can play Minnie Mouse, and this has evasive. You know what I mean? So you need to play this first, so next turn when you go to quest with it, it has evasive. And I won't be able to block it. But for now, you just play it, and that's it for turn 1, because you only have 1 ink.
Evasive is just the...
It means I can only challenge it with my own character that has evasive. So if my card doesn't say evasive, I can't do anything about you gaining that 1
I know that part.
every turn.
I'm just meaning this is some game...
It's a game
words.
mechanic,
Okay.
yes.
Thank you.
Alright, I will draw my card. I have 1 jump around. I drew a song, okay. I need to ink something. I might ink, let's see here. Maybe the Aurora, because I have Grandma, she's pretty good. What does this song do? Put the top card of your deck and ink well face down. That's pretty good, so... Can I sing a song the same turn I play a character? Like if I play the character, can I immediately use it? That's confusing. Songs. Alright, so songs are kind of action, but there's a special rule that gives you another way to pay for them. Each song says a character with X costs more can sing this song for free. If you have a character with list cost or higher, you can exert that character to play a song card instead of exerting your inkwell. Using this approach still counts as playing the card. Rules for when you exert a character still apply, of course. The characters can't... Okay, they can't sing. So that's what I was wondering. Like, if I could just, boom, throw down Grandma and then exert her and sing my song. But no, I can't do that. So
How do you...
I might get rid of... maybe just this other item. Oh, I forgot to do that for turn. Okay, so now I have 2 ink. And now I can exert both of my ink to play Grandma Tala. And then she does nothing right now, but later she does stuff. And it is your turn. Okay, you already unturned it. Yep. And now you need to determine what card are you going to ink for this turn.
It's a perfect cards for me. Control your temper.
What does control your temper do?
Choose character gets -2.
Power this
Power
turn?
this
Okay, okay. That's pretty good. So you can
Yeah.
use that when you're going into something to take less damage.
Minnie Mouse this time.
So you're going to ink the Minnie Mouse?
Then I have 5.
What are you talking about? You don't flip those up. They're just face down. They're just 1 ink. You don't add them together.
Oh, okay.
They're just face down. So you can play a 2 cost, but your Minnie Mouse was the 2 cost. Or you can play...
Yeah. Maybe I play Minnie Mouse.
No,
that's
that's the card that's already there. Alright, so you have your ink.
Yes, I got it.
So you need to figure out which one of these cards you're going to turn into ink.
Sword. My brain started working. So maybe this one?
Okay. And then you're going to turn them both to play Minnie Mouse. Right?
Yeah.
And now you can quest with him because he was already there. So you
when
quest,
I quest, what I do?
you exert him, and you gain this amount of lore. So you now are winning with 1 lore.
Okay, then when I quested, after I quested, should I take it away or just...
No, he's just there. That's the whole point. He can stay there forever until I get something to kill him with, to destroy him or something.
Oh, that's the point.
Of
It
evasive.
destroyed it. Oh,
That's the point of the
when-
evasive,
okay,
yeah.
when you destroyed it, I just take this away.
No, your lore stays.
Oh, it says so?
Yeah. It doesn't say anything about taking lore away. There's
Then
no
what's the
mechanic
point
for
if you
that.
destroy the card?
So you can't just keep using it to gain lore every single turn.
Oh, you can't do that?
Yeah, it's what you're doing right now. You're just going to keep doing it to gain
Ooh.
1. Until I get some way to stop this evasive, I'm going to end up, you're going to,
I got
20
it.
turns you'll win.
Okay.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
okay, so it's, those are my ink, turn those back, we'll draw for turn. I drew a Simba. He has evasive, but he is a 7 cost. So that is gonna be hard to put down.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I think I will ink Mufasa. He's just so big. Simba's big and does stuff. So I have 3 ink now, so I can play up to 3 cost of stuff. So I have a song here. Put the top card of your deck in the inkwell face down exerted. I have Aurora, which does nothing really. And then I have a Mickey Mouse. You may play this character. You may put the top card of your deck in your inkwell face down exerted. So that does the same thing as singing the song. So I will ramp up. So we'll go 1, 2, 3 to play Mickey Mouse. All right. And what he does is I can take the top card from my deck and ink it. So now I have 4 ink.
So you can choose how many ink you use.
Yes, every turn. You can use as many cards as you can up to the ink.
If you have 7, that means you can use the stronger.
Yeah, you can use a 4 and a 3, or you can use a 7. Yeah.
Okay.
And I inked this card. Okay, cool. So we'll put him there. So I have 4 now. All right, so what do I want to do with her? She is a 1/1. I cannot challenge that because it has evasive. Do I just lure for 1? Or do I sing a song? Do I let Grandma sing 1 jump ahead?
What happened after it sings?
It exerts her, so I won't get a lure, but she'll be exerted, and I gain the effect of the song. So I think I'll do that. I'll exert Grandma, and I'll play 1 jump ahead, which allows me to take the top card and put it here. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ink. Which puts me a little closer to playing the Simba, which means I should have inked Aurora. I misplayed, yeah. I should have inked Aurora and kept Mufasa.
You don't know that.
I didn't realize it at the time, but I like looking at it now, yes. And this goes in the discard pile because it's a song, so it's gone for the turn. And then it is your turn. I didn't gain anything, and yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, you unturn them all. And draw a card. Unturn and draw. Draw a card.
Woo!
So you drew one of your stronger cards. It's a 4 cost. All right, but now you need to decide what are you going to ink to increase your ink. So which one of these cards are you going to put in your energy pile, in your ink pile?
So how did this happen? I don't know. Maybe stupid.
What does this card do?
What does Rush do?
That's pretty good. That's a heal card. Rush, I don't know. What does it say it does?
This character can challenge the turn they are playing.
Oh, it means it can attack the turn it's played. That means you can put it out and immediately start exerting it, whereas before you couldn't. So that's pretty good, but it is a 5 cost. And this, you'd be able to play this turn if you ink something. So when you play this character, draw a card. That's pretty good. So don't ink her. What does he do? Just heal?
Just gets -2 after that.
But you can use it over and over again, right? Because he doesn't... Oh, it's an action. No, so you just use it once. Yeah, maybe just ink that for now. And then pay your 3 to play her and draw a card. So you'll tap 3... and draw a new card. Boom.
Ooh, I can bring my dad back.
Yep. And now you have 2 cards that can quest. So we'll put them like this so we can differentiate.
What? Because I don't have 3.
Because you just played her. Oh. So you can't quest with her.
Okay.
So you quest with this one, you gain 1 lure. You quest with this one, you gain 2 lure. So yeah, you should be on 3. And I can't do anything about him because of the evasive. I can stop her at some point, but can't do much about him. So I would draw for turn. I drew another Mickey Mouse. Pretty good. I think I will ink. I forgot to untap these. Ugh.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Have to do that.
It's just part of the game. Magic, they call it like mana sickness or something. If you don't untap, you end up taking damage. That's how they remind you to do it in other card games. Like, you don't do it, I can call this and like you take damage for not doing it. So, yes, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I will tap 3 to play Mickey Mouse again. I'm gonna move this down a little. So we play the Mickey Mouse and it allows me to add 1 to it face down. So now I have 7. So next turn is gonna be pretty good, but this turn still stinks. Minnie Mouse is actually quite strong at 2-3. I think you're gonna win this game unless I can just really come out swinging like crazy. I think this Simba is gonna save me for the most part. Simba plus Flower is gonna end up saving me. I think I'm just going to go for the 2 lore. I'm not gonna challenge. I'm just gonna quest myself. I don't want to fall too far behind in the lore. Okay, so it's your turn.
Okay.
And you draw a card after you untap all your cards.
Yes.
They can all be plain.
Minnie Mouse! I think I want to do this one because the other ones are so good.
Okay. So that gives you what, 4 now?
4.
So
So
what
I
are you
can
gonna
do
play?
this.
So you're gonna play
Yes.
Mickey. Okay. What does Mickey do here? You pay 1 less ink for brooms. Okay, you don't have any brooms yet, so whenever one of your brooms is banished in the challenge, return it to your hand. That's pretty okay as long as you get some brooms going. All right, so we'll put him there because he can't be quested yet. Well, not even going to challenge anything. We're just straight up just going for all the quest. So no challenge from her either. Okay, so that's what, 3? Okay, then it's my turn. Boom, 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 boom. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll draw a card. I drew the coconuts, which is pretty good, but I don't want to ink it because of my current hand. I forgot to untap these as well. All right, I'm going to tap all 7 of my ink to put down Simba, the returned king. I'm going to just leave him there for now because I can't actually do anything with him yet. But he has some he's really strong. He's really strong. That's why he's shiny, right? That's why he's the shiny card, because he's strong. All right, so I think I'm going to... Can I challenge with more than 1 card? Yeah, I think I can challenge with multiple cards at once. No, they need to stay turned so I know which ones I can challenge. That's why you don't unturn them until your turn. Okay. So, that has 2, that has 3. I can't do much with her. So I will challenge her. So I take 2 damage, and you take 1 damage. So get your damage counters ready. Boop, boop. And then I would challenge with Grandma to kill her. And then Grandma also dies because she's a 1. So I do 1 more damage.
But
and because it has 2, so we die.
Because when you attack me, I also attack you.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
So your card is discarded, and my card is discarded, but its ability is when this character is banished, add it to your inkwell face down. So now I have 8 ink, and I did not have to play another card to do it. Yeah, and then I'm just going to quest with Mickey Mouse to gain 1 lore. Woo, 3!
Okay.
So this is discarded. She has been knocked out. She's gone. And that's why we challenge you, so we can, you know.
And I can bring her back?
I'm playing like I don't know what's in your hand. But yeah, maybe. I don't know what that does, but
Okay. So I need to draw a card?
yeah.
Of course!
And you can also challenge me instead of attacking, but that's totally up to you. There's no reason to not just keep luring with him, though, questing with him.
So can I stop putting.
You don't have to. You're allowed to.
Oh, okay.
You do not have to ink a card every single turn. The reason I didn't do it is because Mickey Mouse was going to do it. So I figured. Also, I'm low on cards, so I don't want to get rid of any.
Okay, so I think I'm going.
So you're going to pay 3. You need to tap 3 cards then.
When you play this character, gets 2.
Okay. Well, either way, you need to turn 3. Is what I'm saying to pay the cost.
Okay.
So what does he do when he's played?
2 damage.
And we're back.
So no face.
No face. No face.
Yeah. Okay.
So we are back. We missed like 3 turns because the camera and the blah, and y'all don't want to hear it. So it was your turn. I have played Maleficent. I have quested, and you drew this thing, right? Yeah, you drew this guy and was reading him, and
I forgot. Maybe it's 13.
it was 13. Yes, because I'm on 9. So I have slowly been trying to take control of the game, but she currently still has some good stuff out here, and yeah.
Okay. What should I do?
I don't know what you should do, but
Okay.
let's see how much ink you have. 5, right? So you still have 5 ink. You cannot afford to play the big guy until you draw the little version of him, as we were discussing, the shift.
Second. Okay.
You can turn this to remove 1, so you can heal that guy.
And then I'm going to. Oh, did I draw the card?
You drew this guy, the big guy. We were talking about him when we realized the camera was dead.
If I want to throw this card in
Yes,
the
you
deck,
had to
I need.
play 4,
4.
yes.
Then I cannot use the other one, right?
What other one?
So I'm supposed to do this, or is this one?
No, you just tap itself. You've already played it. You played the item last turn.
So I move this, I
Yeah.
play 4.
Yep.
And now I'm going to attack your cards.
Okay.
2 cards can attack 1? Or
I believe so, yes. I
but
did that earlier.
No energy. I cannot use this
You
one.
can't use this one because you just played them, but you can use these 2.
Oh my god.
And he has Challenger, which means if you challenge my thing, he gets +3, making him a 5/5. So he gets 5 power.
Okay.
5 strength, sorry.
Challenge you. Of course I can challenge you.
Yeah, so you're going to go for the Simba, which makes sense. Simba is big and scary. Simba knocks him out. No, he does not. Oh my goodness. This thing has 5. You need to use some ears. I'm running out here. So Simba does not knock him out. He has 5, so Simba only does 4.
Okay, I'm going to quest.
Okay, so you'll quest with that and go up to 15. So you're just going to do damage to Simba with this guy. Okay. Fair enough.
I'm
Fair
not going to
enough.
play it. Whatever.
All right, and we'll bring up Maleficent. Untapped. I untapped when we were doing the video recording. That is a good card to draw.
What's that?
You'll see when I play it. Do I want to risk that? That thing's a 4. God, I really wish I drew a character. I could really use some healing on Simba here. I gotta take him out. He's too good. The Mickey Mouse is whatever. So maybe I take him out here. No, I don't want to leave too many of my cards damaged. Yeah. So I will exert 1 to fire the cannons. So this allows me to deal 2 damage to any chosen character. So I will go ahead and knock out Jafar with fire the cannons. So I do not have to worry about challenging against him. Simba has so little health left, so much willpower left. He only has 1 left, and that's an item. Just keep it over here separate. Yeah. You can untap it at the beginning of your turn. Yeah, untap it. It's fine. It's just an item. No, you're not. I'm not done yet. So this is still tapped. I'm trying to decide what I want to do with the rest of my stuff here. All I did was kill that. So I can just go for the 2 there, probably. Oh no. Oh gosh, the things are stuck to my arm. So I will challenger. I don't want to lose Simba, but at the same time, I think this is correct. We will challenger here, and that takes the KO, and Simba also gets KO'd, unfortunately. But I think you were going to KO Simba no matter what next turn.
Yes.
So it's best that I just take the KO while I can. And then I will quest for 3, putting me on 12. And then quest there, putting me on 13. And it is your turn.
Oh, I already put it right here. Okay, let me draw cards.
Yeah, you untapped already, it's fine.
Mickey Mouse again. Why is he here?
It's a Disney game. Of course there's going to be some Mickey Mouses.
Okay, so what I'm doing, what's this for?
I mean, you can add ink, you can play a card, you can do whatever you want.
Add to
But, I
ink.
mean, yeah, I was about to say, you technically still don't have enough ink to play the big guy, so you can challenge.
Okay.
You have your wardrobe, you can play a wardrobe if you wanted.
I only can turn 1 card in ink at a time.
Per turn, yes, you can ink once per turn, as long as it has the symbol. Like, you cannot ink him, technically, unless you play something that makes it ink, that forces it.
I cannot ink him.
No, because he doesn't have the ink around him, so you can't turn him into ink.
Oh, okay.
That's all that means.
Got it. So, where...
I mean, you might want to play the wardrobe to at least get another card down, right?
Yeah.
So you'll turn 3. She don't do nothing, but she's still a 3/4. Like, that's still, you know. So you can challenge, you can quest. That's pretty much your only 2 options right now, challenging and questing.
I can challenge it. I can
So you're going to do 3. Yes, that'll knock this out. And you'll take 1.
And I can... What else I can do? I can quest in too.
All right, put you on 17, getting dangerously close. And teach you a little trick. You can play items whenever you want, so you can heal. So I will draw for turn. Well, untap here and here. I kind of want to hold that, but at the same time...
Why hold it? I want to get to top.
I mean, if I knock out Mickey, then you're not going to get to 20 next turn, so that's fine.
Okay, but it's close.
It's close,
Then
but
the game's over.
it matters. It matters. It's strategy. It's a strategy game, okay? Ooh, this doesn't knock out Mickey. It doesn't knock out anything.
What?
You win.
I wait.
I can't knock out anything. It's only 3. They're all 4. Yeah, you win. I can't stop it. I can't stop you from just questing next turn and going to 20.
Yay!
Because all I drew was this that does nothing. That's why I said I was going to hold it. Yeah, so if I just quest, I go to
You
16.
focus too much on the killing.
Yeah, whatever. We are going to talk a little about our impressions of the game now. So we have tried out Lorcana, and the ultimate question was, can you learn to play this game by just using the Learn to Play Quick Start manual that comes in the starter decks? How good is this at teaching the game? I would say 4 out of 5. There were a few things I feel like it could have touched on and made it a little simpler. Maybe just including an actual rule book on the side would be helpful, because there were a few rules that were like, well, can we do this? And we'd have to search through this. There's no index, you know what I mean? Just give me like a proper little rule book like Yu-Gi-Oh does that you can flip through. It has a glossary in the back. You can, let's look for this word, go back and find it. So I feel like just a small rule book would be helpful. But for learning the mechanics of the game and learning how to play the game at a very basic level, I think this works. What do you think about this?
I'm following your instructions. So for me, just reading this confused me a lot. I don't get it.
Okay, so from the point of view as someone who's never played a card game, reading this confused her. Okay, but I would like to add, they do have on here the QR code to scan it And there is an app you can download that will teach you slowly how to play the game. But we wanted to see how well just a piece of paper, let's say we have no phone, we have no technology, we're out in the woods camping and we just wanted something to do. We picked up 2 of these starter decks. Can we learn to play it based off of this? I think if one person knows how to play card games, trading card games, then it'll be easier. But otherwise,
I get lost.
Yeah, I think people might get a little lost just using this, just solo this. But if you have access to the Learn to Play app, it'll probably help a lot. We have not downloaded the app. I am making a lot of assumptions, but I assume it's going to teach you a lot better than a piece of paper. You know, I assume it's interactive, right? Like, so check that out if you want to play Lorcana. Does this paper teach you? Yeah, 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. Like I said, my main thing is I'd want a rule book with like a glossary because like there's some things I just felt like I wasn't sure if I could do this or not. Like this is a legal play. But we ended up finding it in the paper. It was just, you know, a lot of reading to refine that page to make sure it was correct. So, but overall, I would rate Lorcana out of 10. The card game Lorcana, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. I think it has a lot of similarities to other card games, which is useful, obviously. It's going to help people who played card games pick it up easier. And I think it also has that benefit of it's slightly, I don't want to say dumbed down, but a simpler version of the more difficult card games that already exist, except it has a brand new IP with these Disney cards. So being able to use the Disney stuff really helps this out. I feel like if this was just a generic card game, it would fail. But since it's not, and it's Disney, I do think it's going to last quite a while. I don't know if it's going to have the longevity of Magic or Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh!, but I could see this going for like 5-6 years. So I gave it a 6 out of 10. So let's hear from Magpie Artistry.
I'm thinking 8 because
An
I
8.
love Disney.
Okay.
All this character, this image is way better than Pokemon and other card game. I love their art.
Okay, so yes, as we shown here, I chose the Sleeping Beauty Simba Lion King deck, and she chose the
Mickey Mouse and Mom.
Show the camera.
Okay.
The Mickey Mouse and Moana. So check out the videos to see if we drew these cards and if we use them in the games at all. Who knows, right? You got to watch to find out. So on a scale of 10, I gave it a 6 out of 10. You gave it out an 8 out of 10. So a high rating from someone who's never played trading card games before. She's dressed as Snow White just to play the card game. So do you have any other impressions or anything you want to say about this game?
I think I have a lot of fun. So this is my first time playing this type of game, and it's very impressive.
All right, and do you see yourself playing it more in the future?
Yeah, and it exercises my brain.
Definitely. It does take some strategy. As you might find out if you watch the video, I did misplay in our very first game where I was trying to figure out. I inked the wrong card. That's all I can say. Check that out. I inked the wrong card. It happens. It was the very first time we had ever shuffled up the decks and tried to use them. So, but check out the other video, though, to see how well that goes. No spoilers on that one. Do you see yourself playing this more in the future, as in buying more cards? Or are you okay with just playing with what you have?
So far, what I have is enough. Yeah.
Especially since we have the other starter deck that we haven't used yet. So that does come into play. That's a factor that needs to be considered is... How sellable is this? Like, how marketable? So you're okay, you already have the Moana, but are they going to release another Moana that's cooler that you want to use, or do you not care? You know, are you content with what you have, or are you like, oh man, look at this Elsa. This Elsa's amazing. How, do you think that would be something that would happen?
If you know, I don't know. So far, I'm not actually commit to it, so
you would not commit based off of what we played so far. So you casual for fun at the house.
Yeah.
Let's kill an hour, spend time together, play the game.
Investment on this? I don't
know about investment. Yeah, because this game they've already started reprinting it. They said they're going to reprint them over and over again to meet market demand. So it's not going to be like other card games where stuff is hard to find. That's why we were able to pick up these starter decks at a good price, is because we bought the reprint on the starter decks. Honestly, if you noticed in the video where I did the pack opening, almost every card in the booster pack, even the rares that I were pulling, nothing was worth more than like 10 cents. So it was like 2 cents, 2 cents, 2 cents, 2 cents. So the cards overall are pretty cheap.
Well, in that
But-
case, maybe I would buy more.
Yeah. But with any card game, there's always those chase cards where things are more expensive. For instance, we pulled that Rapunzel that's worth around 20, but I've been told that that is just the the most expensive non-enchanted. I still don't know what an enchanted is. I assume an enchanted is like, I don't know, like maybe like one of these guys, but more special, like a special artwork. Because I know that Elsa Enchanted, at one point I saw its price was like $800 or something. It was like crazy money. And there's like a Stitch I saw on Facebook just scrolling this morning. By the way, if you Google anything or buy anything, it's going to start appearing on your Facebook ads. So this morning, a literal group popped up that was a Lorcana group. I've never done anything Lorcana on Facebook. Never searched it. Never, did the one thing. So this morning it was a group. Somebody had posted they pulled a Stitch that was in the wrong set. I think it's supposed to be a prize card, and it was inserted into the wrong set. So like he pulled it from a normal booster pack as a prize card. People were telling him he could probably easily get $1,000 for that Stitch card. Because apparently it's a prize card coming in the next set of tournaments that hasn't even happened yet. So he's got like this super expensive prize card that's not supposed to be in there. People saying you can easily get $1,000 for it right now because people want it right now to use it, and that kind of situation. So
Interesting.
there are cards that are very expensive in this game for sure. I think most things hover around that 50, 60, 70 range for expensive cards. And for a card game, that's not too bad. That's slightly more than Pokemon, but it's less than Yu-Gi-Oh! By a lot. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a very expensive game. So, I don't know. We'll see what the future holds for this. This game has 3 booster sets so far. And I think it's fun. I don't know if I could play this game competitively, though. Do you think you could go to a tournament for this card game?
No, not at all.
No. So you don't think you'd like it that much?
No.
Okay, well.
Depends if other people plays too, You get really popular.
Yeah, you get your friends. Well, the tournaments are pretty decent sized here.
Wow.
Yeah, they're going to 10, 15, 20 people there. I mean, it's not like it's a few people.
We'll get there.
It's just a fact that do you think you could care about this game enough to play in a tournament for it?
Well, it depends how well you train me.
Okay. All right, so overall I gave the game 6 out of 10. She gave it an 8 out of 10. Not bad. I do think the game is fun, so check us out. Next time we do videos like this, we'll be trying a different game. So thanks for watching, everybody. Remember to like, follow, subscribe. Check out Magpie Artistry over on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok,
My website.
Facebook, and her website. You can find her at www.magpieartistry.com. All right, and again, Daywalker Cards here, Magpie Artistry. Anything you'd like to say before we say bye?
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching, everybody, and see you next time.